love the roar of thunder. I hear something. My irrigation's on, but oh man. Okay, guys, it's raining outside. You see that? And your sprinkler system is on. Wonder why? Your rain sensor is the issue. Either you got a bad valve, okay, or your rain sensor is not working. It's one of the two. But right now, we're focusing on rain sensors. Okay, stay tuned. Welcome, folks. This is Ken with Pro Ground Services. If it ain't green, it ain't green. And all the work we do, everything from what you need to drainage, irrigation service, new installs, all of that. Remember, if it ain't green, it ain't green. And welcome to the Pro Green family. This is Dallas there about 20 feet. Seen the picture before. All right, y'all. Today, like I said, your irrigation is on, and it's raining outside. It should be turning off because you're wasting water, basically. So what we need to do is you install one of these rain sensors. I have a Hunter rain sensor here. Or if you got one of these Hunter wireless rain sensors, the wiring is the same way, okay? You have one of these, your receiver is on top of the roof, okay? It's right there. It's usually located, no more than 20 feet. But you got to mount those high, okay? So the receiver can send a signal and turn your clock off. But the initial wiring is the same, okay? The one I'm using is the ones that have wire, all right? Let's go back to the video. But before we do that, the initial wiring is the same for this type of clock. I like to conserve water, and we want to make sure that I'm not overwatering, because when you overwater, that can lead to fungus and dollarweed. Yeah, because you're watering your irrigation while it's raining, okay? Rain sensor, let's go. Now, I'm in front of my home here, and I'm going to install the Hunter rain sensor, okay? I got an old school clock here, old Rainbow ESP. It still works, okay? But we can still put a rain sensor on it, okay? I'm gonna show you how it's done. So basically, I'm going to, with this type of clock, it's an old clock. So you see where it says common? Every clock has this, okay? We gotta hook the rain sensor up into here. The rain sensor has two wires for this type of clock. The newer clocks, you just hook them in. I'll show you that then. But for this type of clock, the Rainbird ESP, well, the Rainbird, this is ancient, but it still works. We're gonna hook up a rain sensor, and this is gonna play a vital role right there where it says common, C-O-M. All right, let's go. All right, guys, a couple things you're gonna need. Wire strippers, a drill set, okay? With me, power screw, because we gotta mount the rain sensor, okay? We gotta mount the rain sensor. These are the tools you're gonna need, okay? Let's go. All right, guys, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill my holes for the rain sensor right here, okay? I'm gonna drill the holes right here, okay? That way we can mount the rain sensor. Here we go. Okay, now I have it mounted. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick my wires in to the bottom and get ready to mount it to the common. All right? I have it through. Now, remember the comment I was telling you about? Let me show you something real quick. Like I was saying before, I'm going to disconnect the common and with the rain sensor, okay? Here we have two wires, one red, one black. That gets split, okay? We split that, right? So when I unscrew that white wire, one goes to the red, right? And the other one goes back in there. Okay, the black goes in there. We have a loop. So I'm gonna unscrew that, tie that with the red wire, and then hook the black wire where the white wire used to be. And our rain sensor is connected. Okay? Guys, now we have everything hooked up. Okay, it's already starting to get cloudy. Okay, so now let's see if our rain sensor works. Okay, it's all hooked up. Put that wire nut on, put this wire nut on here, and that's it. The rain sensor's hooked up. We adjust it. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the top one because I want, as soon as water hit this, you know, for like a good 30 minutes worth of rain, this will keep the irrigation off. Let's wait and see. Okay, so what I did was I turned the irrigation on. Now, let's see if our rain sensor works, okay? You press this down here, and it should turn off. Once I release it, it turns back on, okay? The kids love it. Good. I love it. All right, folks, and that's how you learn to install a rain sensor. It's important. You have to have it. It helps you conserve water. It helps you to prevent dollar weed. It helps all of that. So folks, get a rain sensor, man. It's the best thing to have on your sprinkler system. And it helps you save some money. All right, y'all. If it ain't green, ain't green. Stay tuned to the next video, okay? God bless, fam.